Welcome everyone. Today I gonna discuss about the climate generations. What is the basic of the climate change? The basic, what is climate change and why is it happening? Question I hope to answer. What is the difference between the greenhouse effect, climate change and the global warming? What proof do we have that climate change is happening? Why is it happening? The greenhouse effect, the effect is surrounded by a thin layers of gases we will greenhouse gases. These gases are what make up our atmosphere. The greenhouse effect, some sunlight that hits the earth is reflected, some become heat. CO2 and other gases in the atmosphere trap heat, keeping the earth warm. Mark the atmosphere's average temperature minus 50 degrees Celsius. Earth 0.03 degree to CO2 is the atmosphere average temperatures plus 15 degrees Celsius. Venus, thick atmosphere containing 96% of the CO2 average temperature plus 420 degrees Celsius. What the effect? Global warming is the increase of the Earth average surface temperature due to build-up of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Climate change is the long-term changes in the climate, including average temperatures and precipitations. It recognizes that although the average surface temperature may increase, the regional or local temperature may decrease or remain constant. What does average mean? Climate is the average weather conditions over time. Global warming reflects to an increase in the Earth average temperature. The map shows the 5 years average variation of the global surface temperature from 1884 to 2012. Dark blue indicates areas colder than average. Dark red indicates average warmer than average. How global warming works? Fossil fuels, coal, oil, natural gas. What proof do we need? Temperatures and CO2 data. Global temperatures, source NASA guided space flight centers. Glaciers are melted, so are ice cap on both North and South Pole. Pictures, example, Portage Glacier, Alaska, 1994 and 2004. Visit for indicate chart on sea level and other key climate change indicator. Climate change in the USA. Temperatures are rising, especially in winter. Extreme rainfalls and flooding events are more frequent. Extreme droughts and massive wildfires are more common. In rural communities, forest and farmland are impacted, making crops and food more scarce and expensive for all. Climate change is impacted these plant and animations. We can observe this through phenology, the study of event in natures. Why is climate change happening? Historic atmosphere CO2 concentration. Pollution from coal, natural gas, and oil. Warming of the climate system is unequivocal. Human influence of the climate system is clear. Credit. Thank you for the National Wildlife Federation for giving permissions to use these climate things. And most important thing is that at present situations, we have many interesting things. We have many kind of challenges in the global arena. We have many kind of effect in global arena. So we have to understand how we can contribute for the society. We have to understand how we can play a role for the society. We have to understand what is the major role. So we need to create awareness in the grassroots level. We need to create awareness to the global communities. We need to create awareness to the main specific group of people that how they can change and contribute for the global communities. And most important thing is that contribute with our own communities, then the global communities and the global corporations will tie up together and we make a more contributions for our society. For that particular issues, I strongly believe that when we believe that climate change is a challenge, we need to take an initiative. And for taking initiative, our government, our corporations, our civil society, as well as our much people has to contribute and they have to take the initiative. And this initiative is very much effective because strategically, the more we can engage with people, the more we can engage with local community, then we can understand the things and how we can solve these things in an effective way. So climate change is not only issue in USA. Climate change problem is around the world. Climate change happening around the world. Climate change happenings, developing nations, developed nations, and many other things. So we need to careful about that. We need to take care of the initiative. Specifically, we need to develop green cities, green energy, green transportations, everything. And if we can make that, this is the ultimately the beauty and very important things for our society, then we can play a major role for our society. So that is the fact. So how we need, even most important thing is that we need lot of investment. We need investment from around the world. We need investment for our society. You need investment for our projects, for entrepreneurial initiative. We need initiative for our how we can remove the carbon thing, CO2. And most important thing is that better policy and better policy. We need to develop a better policy, because if we have a good policy, then government roles as well as corporate relations, everything will be perfect. So climate change is a major challenge, and World Talent Economy Forum and School on Talent Economy, we strongly believe that climate change can change many of the things of the society. So that's why from the COVID, what we learn, we need to take initiative and we need to solve this problem. So if you have any kind of questions regarding climate change, you really directly can communicate with me, and we are ready to give you the answers and in an effective way. Thank you, everyone. If you have any kind of question, you directly can ask me, and we can solve these things in an effective way. Thank you. Thank you for joining today's session.